Hey y'all, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Jenny. Thank y'all so much for stopping by today. So today I'm so excited. I'm here to share some Christmas finds with y'all. I've been on the lookout since January for these things. I try to get a head start. I was going to post this actually in July, but the summer just kind of got away from me and here we are. I hope you still have time to, if you catch a book or something that you love that you think you can find, maybe you could look on eBay or thriftbooks.com, or maybe you can still find them at your local thrift store or an estate sale. I've gotten a lot of these things at estate sales and maybe a few from thrift stores. Maybe, just maybe, the memories will come back as I'm looking through the things. I can't promise that, but we'll see. So yeah, I feel like I've found some really fun things this year. I was needing some new Christmas things because I've been making Christmas journals since, I've been making them since like 2017, but I've been making them to sell since 2020, and I was kind of running low on my stash, but I've definitely been able to build it up some in time for this Christmas release, so I'm excited. I was trying to think what else I was going to say to y'all, but I don't know. I guess that was all. Anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and start sharing. It's not all books. It's a lot of different things, but just maybe this will give y'all some ideas. So we'll just start off with, I love looking for Christmas cookbooks, or like the cookie, I love in my brain, like the cookies and all that kind of, that's just all fun to use as Christmas journals to me. But I found these did come with, or most of the hardback that I'm sharing, they did come with book sleeves on them, but I took them off. Maybe it'll reduce the glare a little. I just thought this would make a really cool Christmas album. It's probably not too old. Let's see. 1999. It's definitely vintage. Fun fact, I had my first child in 1999 who just turned 26, which is crazy. Like, how do I have a 26-year-old? But anyways, these are glossy pages. I love the matte more, but I just couldn't pass up. These images are beautiful, even if they are glossy. I'm curious to know, y'all let me know in the comments below if you just hate and steer away from glossy pages, or are you okay with it if it's a pretty page? Like, look at that, how pretty. And obviously I thought I was getting this for the cover, but oh my goodness, these are beautiful images, and that's making me hungry. So it has desserts and regular recipes, and yeah, this might be fun just to look through for the recipes. Look, little shrimp kebabs. So yeah, I thought this would make an amazing album or glue book. I've actually never really made a glue book. So I've thought about potentially doing that this Christmas. I'm not sure. Usually with the larger books like this, I sell them as Christmas albums. Like put a little bit more work, a little more detail than say I would December dailies. Not more detail, but you know what I mean. It would have a lot more pages, and in my brain you could use it for many Christmases in the future, or to document all your past Christmases. And that said, that's why I grabbed these. So I did run up on several times, y'all probably are screaming at me, but I've come across these so many times this year. But I was really trying to be just very choosy about which covers I thought would sell. Again, I'm kind of kicking myself that I didn't get all the years, because I've definitely come across all the years, but I feel like I have a few more than just these two, but for now, I'll show you these two. So I love the cookies, and then the ornaments. I loved how these were in the 80s. So I'll give y'all a glimpse into what these look like inside, just in case you're interested, but look at these images. So beautiful. Ah, look at the little mugs. Those are precious. Oh, that's what I was going to say earlier. So I may actually clip on at the end of this me sharing some household things that I've thrifted as well. I may not, but if I end up having time before I post this, I will try to do that. So y'all try to watch or fast forward. Look how pretty. To see if I share that with y'all. I'm trying to get it set up to where I can do more face-to-face filming. So for those items, I would like it to be that way versus an overlook, you know. But yeah, here's what this one looks like. And then here's this one. And y'all, I do take custom orders. I mean, I make journals to sell as well, but I'm always happy to reserve. If you see a cover and you're like, oh my goodness, I have to have that cover for my Christmas journal, I'm fine with, I do require a deposit for a custom order. Look at the goose. I know some of you do not like the goose, but some of you are like me and you've just embraced it coming back. Look at the little cat. Oh my goodness. So cute. So anyways, if you see a cover that you're like, oh my goodness, I have to have a journal out of that, and you want to reserve one, look how pretty. I'm happy to do that. I will link my email below as well as my Instagram. So I found an Ideals storybook book. Y'all, I was so excited. And I do remember this was actually at an estate sale that I filled up a whole box of stuff, and she was just like $2 for the whole box. Crazy. It was this book and one other, but look how beautiful. And I feel like that's how I remember my mom read it. Like that's the, you know, when I was a child, that's the, how do you say that? The illustrations that I remember seeing. But yeah, I didn't know that Ideals Books had that they put out little storybooks. Let's see. I feel like this was from the 80s. Let's just see. It's a Roman numeral, and I'm not about to sit and try to figure out. I don't know that I can even read that Roman numeral to see what that is, but. All right, so Christmas music. Well, oh no, I bent the back of this. So I did find another Christmas Ideals book. I was going to say I'm always on the lookout for Christmas music, always. Like, I'm pretty picky about what music I bring home because I do have a lot of music books. But I always pick up Christmas ones if I see them because we just go through them so fast, right? When you're making, like, kits and albums. I am going to do some Christmas kits this year. Some of y'all have asked, and I'm definitely going to make some of those. And hopefully this will be up before that, but it may be that this is a little after that, so you'll just have to go look at my Instagram or YouTube or email me and see if I have any left. I probably won't make a whole ton of them, but oh my goodness, that's precious. So pretty. So there's a look inside that. I promise this isn't all books, y'all, but as I say that as I'm flipping through 900 books. This is actually I can't tell if that's 1982 or 1962. Y'all, I'm telling you I'm getting old. Let me get my reading glasses. I'm not 50 yet, and it's been a thing for me. I refuse to wear reading glasses until then, but sometimes, like in this situation, I'm going to have to Okay, so it's 1962. My husband's always like, just put on your reading glasses. I'm like, no, I refuse. I can still thread a needle in the sewing machine without glasses. I'm not going down. So if you're, I don't know where all Shoney's are, but this is funny that this is in here because ours has closed down, but I definitely grew up with there being a Shoney's. Raise your hand, give me a bear emoji below if you grew up knowing what Shoney's was. That's fun. It's always fun to find stuff in here like, look how cute. Love how the pages are kind of yellowed. Not so bad that you can't fold them over, but definitely, they've definitely been around for a while. And then there's this one. Ooh, this one's pretty. So I love how that is red and green inside. Ooh, I don't think I have one that's all just red and green inside. Love that. And then, so this is all like a mustardy gold inside. Interesting. I mean, I have a few where they're different colors, but not like the same throughout. It must be the different levels, I'm guessing, or different colors. And then this one, 1977. And so these are all black and white images. That's fun, how they're really large. It's a really large font. Oh, how cute. That's different too than I have. So there is that one. If y'all want to screenshot it and try to find it. So I grabbed these. I'm sure these are newer, but I feel like I was at an estate sale. Yes, with these a couple of months ago, and I told my husband, I was like, see if those are paper, because so they're placemats. Well, if I had have read it. 12 die cut paper placemats. Yeah, I just thought these were really cute. I guess the purpose of these, oh, that's a good piece of cardstock to use to construct a journal with. But I don't know, I just thought these would be cool journals just on their own. They would be really tall and skinny, but maybe just some more simple, just cardstock journals for December dailies. I don't know. I may cut these out. I may just include them in kits. I'm not sure yet what I'll do with these, but I don't know. I just thought these were really, really beautiful. So cards, y'all. I have found probably hundreds of Christmas cards this year, but I'm not going to share all those with y'all. You can probably check out prior estate sale hauls, and I try to set Christmas items aside, but I know recently I filmed an estate sale haul, and I had gotten, it was probably hundreds for real of cards, and it was birthday, Christmas, it was all the different ones. I haven't sorted those yet, so they're not in this pile. But I'll show you the ones that I've picked up just earlier in the year when I was being really picky about the ones I brought home. So I did grab this little box of cards. These match these beautifully. I feel like this may have been the same house actually. But they're just like cards that have a frame around the front. So I don't know. I felt like these would be super fun to use. Maybe put a postcard or just some kind of really pretty image on the front. Or even just put on the cover of a journal. I don't know. I don't know yet what I'm going to do with these, but I felt like you can't pass up a good frame, right? Because, again, we can turn these into journaling tags. like I said, on the cover of a journal and leave room for you to put your own family photo from that year. Make journals out of the card itself. I think that was a pack of 12, but I feel like there were 2 or 3 packs at that sale. Why didn't I pick them all up? So let's see. Gift tags. I love finding gift tags, especially little vintage ones. These aren't vintage. These are just from Hobby Lobby. But I just thought these were fun labels to definitely, I love making free add-on packs when you purchase a journal. So stuff like this is just perfect for throwing in there for others to use. So I did grab a big old pack of those. If you've watched me for a while, you know that I love vintage, what are these called? Pins, brooches. But I especially love looking for Christmas ones. But I mean, I love brooches all the time. When I started making journals, my goal was for my signature to be every journal was wrapped with a fancy brooch. But that quickly becomes like super expensive, because usually these are about $5 or $6 a piece at estate sales. These weren't, but I feel like they were like 75 cents or so. I think I got most of these at a garage sale this summer. But even still, it's kind of hard to find that many different pins to commit to always having a journal wrapped in them. But occasionally I do love to have a collection that has this on the closure. But I mean, aren't these so pretty? So I grabbed those. And I actually have a little container of just Christmas pins somewhere, but I'm not sure where that's at right now. Those are the ones I bought this year, though. So I grabbed, let me see if I can open this without being too crinkly. So I grabbed these vintage napkins. Love those. Another pack of labels. Y'all, coasters. I love vintage coasters, and that's just something I don't find. I mean, I don't feel like I've ever found, until this year, I found some wedding ones. Wait, or maybe that was napkins. I can't remember. And then I found this pack of Christmas ones. Love these so much. So I grabbed those. And then going back to cards, I grabbed this box because yeah, like, how could I not? Look how cute. So again, beautiful, beautiful images. And obviously, I like using these old cards sometimes to send out as Christmas cards too. But I just thought this image right here was just beautiful. Even for a journal cover. I've used playing cards and postcards and Christmas cards many times for the covers of my journals in the past. But look how cute these are. Little Christmas cottages. I mean, oh my goodness. These are just precious. Again, these would make just cute little journals on their own. Or maybe a little tiny journal to put down inside of a journal. Let me show y'all a couple more books. Because I'm telling y'all, when I found this book, oh my goodness. Like, oh my goodness. Ooh, this is an Ideals book. Okay, maybe I didn't realize that. So cute. I just was dying over the cover, but yeah, so that's all the fun look at that. The fun Ideals pages we love. These are more monochromatic versus, the brights, but still. I mean, these pages are beautiful. But obviously the cover is what? Like, Can you imagine having a journal out of this one-of-a-kind cover? Oh, and in case you're interested in looking to see if you can find it, it's The Happiest Christmas Storybook. It's by Ideals. 1961. So I definitely grabbed that. I grabbed a little golden book, The Christmas Tree That Grew. I'm kind of picky. I don't really grab little golden books just because they're little golden books. I don't really necessarily love this one, but I mean, this is straight up from my childhood, I feel like, but I thought there may be someone out there that, you know, that can resonate with this story or it meant something to them kind of thing, you know. I feel like I like, when it comes to little golden books, I like more of the, you know, that kitschy, cutesy type. This is a golden shape book, the Santa Claus book from 1982 and 1963. So that'll be fun to just use the pages out of or to put in kits. Here's another one of these Christmas with Southern Living books. Oh, those cookies are so cute, y'all. I feel like this one's shaped different. Let's see. It is. So, yeah, see the difference? Interesting. And this is the same, let's see, 87. They're all from the 80s. I guess just this year they decided to. Oh, look. Christmas card list. Those are like matte feeling too. Well, these are glossy, but still. Look at the little Christmas diary. Look, it was a junk journal before junk journal. Well, y'all know it was a lace covered book. So my mom, she's been junk journaling literally my whole life. She called it scrapbooking, but they were definitely junk journals. I mean, you know, like just gluing and taping down all the things. I've been doing that myself since high school, you know, where you save all the things and you glue them all down, and, you know, we just didn't call them junk journals, but I feel like a lot of us have been doing those for many, many years. Oh, Norman Rockwell's Christmas book. Y'all, this is a surprise to me too, because I'm literally just picking something up and looking at it with y'all. So this is solid white. This would be a beautiful just coffee table book for decor at Christmas. And honestly, I'll probably just set it around and go in there and just pull pages out. I don't know. It'll be hard for me to rip this one up, but these are fantastic. Some of these would be cute, actually, probably framed. You know, like on an art collage wall. I mean, look at her. She is fabulous. Fabulous. She's mad, but still cute. My daddy always said pretty is as pretty does. She's not acting too pretty, is she? She's mad too. He's already just totally let her down for the day. She probably wanted to go out to eat and somewhere fun. He was like, we just aren't doing that tonight. Like, I don't feel like that tonight. And she was all disappointed. So that is a glimpse inside of this Norman Rockwell's Christmas book. Let's see. Um, 1936, 1964. I know this is not that old, so oh, 1977. So that is when this one is from. I need to put the jacket back on that, though, so it doesn't get all nasty. All right, so this little book was so cute. The Story of Small Pine. This is 1993. It looks so much older. I don't know. I just thought that was so cute. I need to read that. That's probably so cute. I don't know why I think that's so cute, but it is. That would be cutest little journal. Another The Night Before Christmas. This one, someone got it in 1980. These images are really cute. Especially like in a pink Christmas. These images would be so cute in a pink Christmas book. I was trying to lay out all my things to make them cute for a photo, but I think I'm going to have to just worry about that later because I'm running out of room. So here is the Reader's Digest Book of Christmas. And this is stuck. Let's see what the cover looks like on this one. Oh, well, maybe I can get all that off. That must have gotten a little damp. But this would actually be a beautiful family album too. The pages aren't damaged at all. It must have just gotten a little damp under there. I mean, these are fun to have just for background. You know, like if you're making ephemera with book pages or something and you want it to have Christmas words. Y'all, I don't know what kind of creatures. There's creatures coming out of it. There's not, I promise. But anyways, I wouldn't recommend buying this for the pages necessarily. But if you have it, yes, this would be great to have. Like, it may be fun to read. Or I mean, who has time? Who has time to read? I have about 20 books I'm in the middle of reading right now. So I don't have time to just sit down and read a random Christmas book. But this would be really cool to have as a family Christmas album. But it needs to be cleaned up. Christmas is Coming, 1986. Holiday projects for children and parents. I love holiday craft books. This will definitely probably clean up just fine. Oh, so cute. Is that little Miss Molly? Is that what? Oh my goodness. I tried to get my daughter to name her one of her babies. Well, now at this point it would have to be in the future. Molly, but oh my goodness. Bear chair. Look it. This is fabulous. These would be fun glue book pages. Oh, I was going to look up the date, but it's Christmas. It's 1986, y'all. I would have been 10. Here's another, and I'm a Christmas baby, by the way. The week before Christmas, but here's a Christmas another Christmas music book. Here's another Night Before Christmas book. This book is huge. Somebody was gifted this in 2007. It's a 2004, 2005 copyright. It's already fallen apart, so perfect for just tearing up and repurposing. Look, that's actually cool that those are glossy because they're kind of they look like they're not raised above the surface, but look at that. Like, I don't know if y'all can tell that. That's really cool. These images are fabulous. Some of these would be cute to frame, actually. So, The Night Before Christmas. Y'all, I'm leaning over beside me to get the things. So, let's see. Let's look at this tea towel. Is that what that's called? Oh, this stuff needs to be washed. But look at this towel. How cute. I may need to just clean this and hang it up, but how pretty. This would make 2 journal covers. I mean, how pretty. It's on a linen. Looks like it's kind of painted. It's not painted, but it feels like it and looks like it. That is beautiful. Got 2 more packs of vintage napkins. It's a Santa one, another poinsettia one. Ah, so excited. Here is a holiday cookbook. Miriam B. Lewis. Again, I love finding cookbooks that are specific, you know, like holiday cookbook or whatever. So you don't have to just sit and flip through all the books. Who has time for that again, you know? Like, that takes the most time for me, I feel like, is actually pulling all of the things for the journals. Vintage gift tags. I do find gift tags, and I don't know how old. Let's see. Fun fact, I worked here before I had kids. I think that says 1987, but I was there in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s. But anyways, so yeah, these are vintage. But I actually found last year a bunch of just amazing vintage gift tags. And I love including those when you buy a journal or in the kits or inside the journals. I mean, these are precious. Oh my goodness. And then you have the little red bird on the drum. And then the little drummer boy. So cute. So cute. And him with the little lamb. Those are precious. Even the packaging's precious. Look what I found, y'all. I was so excited. These are just from 2007, but again, the packaging would be so fun to use. Look at this tin. So I guess the replicas from 1964 and 1952. They're still new. So it's the Coca-Cola. Look. Santa and all the kids. Mom and Dad putting their babies down. Santa with the kids hanging out. Toasting the camera with his Coke. Those are precious. And the tin is precious. And I'm going to want to take those out of the tin so that I can use the tin for something else. Love, love, love when I find books like this. Christmas carols. Yes. So I've used one of these books, maybe 2, over the years. I feel like mine was a lot older than this. The original. I mean, I had, let's just see. 1957. I just feel like, oh yeah, so this was 81. I was thinking, so mine was from the 50s, but it's still the same. Y'all, I've about used all these pages up, but this is hands down probably my favorite book to find and use in Christmas journals or on the covers. These images are beautiful. So beautiful. And these are kind of pastel-y, but they actually go with like a bright colored or the pink Christmas, but love this. This really is one of my favorite books. So cute. But yeah, I've went through a couple of these over the past few years, so that was fun to find. And I didn't realize that was put out by a Golden book. Interesting. And are y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Uh-oh, here's another Norman Rockwell. That's not what I was talking about. So here's another Norman Rockwell's Christmas book. So I do have 2 of these. Okay. This, y'all. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. No. Please don't be ruined. 1979 edition. Please don't be ruined. Please don't be ruined. Look how precious. I love the large words in here too. Okay, so it gets better as it goes. How cute, but it's not messed up. Look at the little kitten. I hope I'm in frame, y'all. Santa with his winky face. I love these. I don't find a lot of Rand McNally. Look at how cute. So cute. How many times have I said cute? Look at it. Oh, goodness. Anyways. Rand McNally, Book of Christmas Favorite Stories. See, it needs to be taken apart anyway. The cover's screaming to repurpose it. This would be the most fun cover. So just a few more things, y'all. All right, let's see. Here are some cards. Love these envelopes. Again, y'all are discovering this with me. Oh, that's so pretty. So pretty. And I have a grandbaby that was born last year. Supposed to be at Christmas, but it was Thanksgiving, and her name is Noella. All right, let's see. And then I have two. Oh, those are beautiful. And I have two grandbaby girls whose middle names are Joy. So we love all the Noel and the Joy around here. So pretty. Let me say it one more time. So pretty. Let's see. Oh, wait. Let's see. I don't know what these are. So here are some cards that are so pretty with the glitter and the little cottage. A little Christmas cottage. Oh my goodness. Y'all know I love my cottage journals. What would y'all think about some Christmas cottage journals? Okay, I did remember, like, it was a no-brainer for these cards because here's another little pen. Because I thought these would be so fun to just, you know, figure out what to do with, right? So they have the greenery around the door. It says Christmas is a time of miracles. And you open it up and look. Oh my goodness. So I mean, these scream journal covers or journal pages or journals all day long. All day long. Love those. So maybe I didn't find a lot of Christmas fabric. I feel like I did, but maybe I just forgot to put it in here. No, you know what? I didn't. I don't think I actually did find Christmas fabric. Maybe like reds or things I thought, oh, I can use for Christmas. But these were just in the kitchen. I guess they're supposed to be napkins. I do remember finding these in the kitchen. That one's faded. But, you know, just look. It has the little goose. The goose and a bear, the tree, the rocky horse. I just thought those were cute. And I feel like this day, I've probably already shared it in another haul, but I also found some vintage little ornaments. I'm thinking they were like Cabbage Patch Kids or something, but they had little Christmas. It's all coming back to me now, y'all. I left a couple behind. They had like SpongeBob, Cabbage Patch, something else. It was little boxes of little ornaments, new in the box. And I'm thinking I only grabbed the Cabbage Patch Kids. So here's some sheet music. Beautiful. But that's written on, so I could only use the top. White Christmas. I thought that, oh, he must be a pianist. I was going to say, I thought Bing Crosby sang this. Irving Berlin. And then more Christmas music. That's red and green. Yay. And look, y'all, another Christmas carols book. So this one was from 1993, actually, originally from 1942. Oh, I've not seen this one. Look, how pretty. I haven't seen this one before. So this must be their, I mean, that screams 1990s. This must be their newer version of the other one, because it's still by a golden book. And I don't know, is a golden book the same as a little golden book? Y'all, I'm so airheaded sometimes. Some things are just common sense, but I feel like I lack a little common sense sometimes. Look at the little dog and cat chilling by the fire that's not lit. And they're dancing around the tree. Don't y'all do this every Christmas? You just hold hands and dance around the tree. Oh my goodness. I mean, I will say we love Christmas and we're all in, but we're not holding hands dancing around the tree. It's too chaotic in my house for that. Look how cute. And we've got 2 more. So, Christmas Gifts of Good Taste, 1997. Started dating my husband this year, and I can see that. I can see his my mother-in-law, you know, her living room all day long back then in this book. So that is fabulous. Again, glossy pages, but still beautiful images. And y'all, oh my goodness, I love the Better Homes and Gardens books. The flowers, the recipes, all the things. This is fantastic for a journal cover. So cute. So cute. And these pages, they're not, well, I guess they would be considered matte, actually. I was going to say they're not matte, not glossy, but she's so cute. I guess they would be considered more matte for sure. Again, this is making me hungry. Look at the little pinecone bear, y'all. My goodness. Stained glass manger scene. Oh my goodness. The little ducks. So I'm just going to continue to flip through this little book. Let's see how cute it is. But I will say bye to y'all while I'm doing that, because this was all. Like I said, I may tack on at the end things I found for my house. I may not. We'll see. But I do appreciate y'all watching. Oh my goodness, it's a tree. It's a tree that you race cars down. Oh my goodness. My grandsons need this. I feel like they need this in their life. I don't have time, y'all. I don't have time to be being all crafty in my house and in my junk journaling world. It's too hard to it's hard working from home because, you know, I keep saying right now I want to decorate for fall, but I'm like, I'm getting look at this yo-yo quilt. I get sidetracked, imagine. But I keep thinking if I was working outside of my home, I would not be stopping to decorate. So I don't need to be stopping now. Look at how cute. My goodness. This would be cute in a beachy Christmas journal. Y'all make sure you hit the subscribe button and share this video and like this video and all the fun things. These would be cute to cut out. That's a little too springy for my taste for Christmas, but so cute. So cute. Look at, they're little painted rocks, I think. So yeah, y'all have a wonderful day. Let me know what you're working on in the comments below. Oh, that's so beautiful. And I will see y'all soon. Y'all have a great day. Bye.